Let's face it, boredom's a part of our lives, and when we're bored, there's so many things out there that we could do. A normal person has options like video games, walking, exercising, art, etc. But a rich person has even more options because there are many things that are exclusively accessible to those people who have extravagant amounts of money. In this video, we're going to discover what rich people are doing when boredom hits them and also feel a little bad for our poor selves here. With that said, let's get down to it. Number 11. Collecting cars. Cars and rich people go hand in hand. Most of the rich people have this tendency of collecting cars, be it vintage, supercar, or any luxurious car models, and they always got their eyes on these over-the-top four-wheeled luxury. Their garages are something worth seeing as they're filled with amazing cars that are often customized to make them even more luxurious. I mean, really, just look at the car collection of the 29th Sultan of Brunei, the most extravagant collection with approximately 7,000 cars! Just what? Oh man, this is the kind of hobby that only rich people could literally afford. I mean, really, just imagine someone saying, "Oh, I'm bored. Maybe I'll just go buy a vintage Ferrari. I'm going to go throw this money away in the garbage." Number 10. Renovating homes. It takes a normal person a lot of courage to even think about renovating homes because that can be very expensive. It not only costs time, but it also costs a lot of your savings that you have. In addition to that one, we'll also have to think about an alternative place to live while the renovation goes on. However, of course, this isn't much of a task for the rich. They have no urgent need to renovate and change the looks of their house. An excuse of boredom is enough for them though, and it will not burn their pocket. Also, worry not. They already have more than one home to live in, more than likely. Or they might as well go on a luxurious trip while their house is being revamped. Number 9. Luxurious trips and world touring. While we're on the subject about trips, let's see how the rich don't actually need a vacation to take a luxurious trip abroad. All they need is a little bit of boredom. Unlike normal people who watch some road trip movie when bored, these rich people actually go on one. This is obvious because they have worked hard to have that kind of savings that they can run for a vacation on a private island or even go on a world tour whenever they want, really. Or they inherited it. You know, someone had to work for it. I'm talking about a luxurious trip here though, because whatever these rich people do, they do it in style. I'm talking staying at 5-star luxury hotels, exotic food, first-class tickets, and so on. All these can take up to $1 million to $2 million. So much to get rid of boredom, really. But also, that's not all. With number 8. Philanthropy. This one is the most different type in the entire list because this is something way far from any materialistic thing. We all know that a lot of rich people do charity, but they also do it when they're bored. It's been found in research that one of the most popular things that rich people do when they're bored is philanthropy, and they often say that philanthropy is something that calms them down and makes them happy and proud of themselves, because they feel as if they're doing something good. Really, apart from that, it was also found that the rich find philanthropy and charity as more meaningful than any other thing. And really, I guess rich people's boredom can be pretty profiting for others. And probably for them as well. Number 7. Golf. Okay, yeah, as weird as it sounds, golfing can be a significant sign of being rich. Therefore, whenever you see someone playing golf, they're most probably not the lower class. Unless it's mini golf, of course. A lot of times, these rich people make important decisions and have important meetings while playing golf. That's how significant a role golf plays in rich people's lives, but it's not always about meetings and important decisions. After all, it is a game, and therefore they also use this high-class game to get rid of their boredom. It's a great way to socialize and meet other friends and people. But wait till you see the number 1 entry on this list. Number 6. Collecting. Having a collection is a hobby that most people have, whether it be from coins or stamps or something else normal. But rich people can collect anything, and not only just stamps. But it really depends on the person, as collecting things can be very personal. Rich people can afford to collect things like cars, boats, watches, designer and exclusive pieces, motorcycles, islands, paintings, and really the list goes on and 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 on. When bored, they can start adding things to their collections and it automatically gives an adrenaline rush to their body. The rich can go too far to collect something and add it to their collection, even if they have to pay millions of dollars for it. We actually made a special video about this kind of hobby that you can watch after this one. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Please do it. Number 5. Racing. When a normal person gets bored, they can go for a long drive on their normal mid-range cars. But obviously, this is not the case when you have millions in your account. When going for a ride, rich people don't go mainstream, for the most part. Supercars and race cars such as the Porsche, the Ferrari, the Aston Martin, the McLaren, and so on are the cars we're talking about, because they do everything in style. Race car driving is very fun and a very popular activity in the wealthy regions like Silicon Valley. Also, of course, it's expensive, stylish, and just shouts luxury. Of course, they want to make sure that all eyes are on them. Number 4. Yachting or boating. When someone's rich, they usually have a yacht or a luxurious boat. And when you're bored on top of that, you can either go for long rides on your race car, as mentioned previously, or you can explore the sea on your private luxurious yacht and go on a ride in the vast ocean. However, one needs to have a robust bank account in order to fulfill this desire. Owning a yacht or a boat can burn a pocket, and even renting them could cost you around $5,000 for one day. Number 3. Water activities. When you're bored and it's summer, you can do anything with water. Just hop on your luxurious boats and yachts to experience adventurous water activities. These water activities include water skiing, jet skiing, fishing, swimming, sailing, tubing, scuba diving, and many more. These activities are rich and adventurous and will surely throw away your boredom. I mean, really, just imagine seeing all those beautiful and colorful sea creatures and also the pretty waves. But they also come at a hefty price. Then again, you're rich, so who cares about expenses? All you need to do is feel bored and not have seasickness. Number 2. Polo. Horses, big fields, balls, and sticks. Anything comes to your mind? For those who couldn't guess, let me tell you what I'm talking about here. I'm talking, of course, about the uber-luxurious game known as polo. You must have seen scenes in movies where the rich and royal people are having a polo game, but do you know why mostly rich people are seen playing this game? That's because this game is hella expensive. A full membership in the Detroit Polo Club can cost you around $3,000 a year, excluding the price of the polo horses, which can be around $250,000. Well, thankfully, I can play polo on my phone, so that's something. Number 1. Ballroom dancing. A big hall filled with handsome men wearing their best suits and the beautiful women wearing their expensive gowns ready to dance. It's a lot of people's dreams to participate in a ballroom dance. Such events scream royalty and richness, am I right? On the other hand, ballroom dancing is not as expensive and we can all probably attend such an event. But since it's a type of high-class thing, rich and famous people can't avoid these events. They often have private ballroom parties for themselves alone. Did you enjoy the video? What would you do when you were rich and bored? Let me know and I'll see you all in the next video. Later, everybody.